In 2035, the peaceful skyline of blue stars stands tall under a golden sunset. Below, ordinary citizens gather together, completely oblivious to the imminent disaster. The peace suddenly shatters as a skyscraper explodes, sending the panicked crowd fleeing from the falling debris. From the wreckage, the massive demon ape emerges, signaling the start of a terrifying new era for humanity. Military forces realize their weapons are useless against the beast's hide, desperately calling for the Hunter Association to intervene. Displaying its terrifying strength, the demon ape hoists a massive section of a skyscraper high above its head. The creature hurls the massive debris downward, obliterating the ground below in a single, devastating strike. Amidst the rubble and chaos, a stunned survivor spots something unexpected approaching from the distance. A hunter suddenly appears on the battlefield, wreathed in blue lightning, instantly shifting the hope of the desperate crowd. Sensing a true threat, the demon ape roars in defiance and prepares to crush the newcomer with its immense strength. As the beast lunges from the sky, the hunter remains calm, drawing his glowing blade while onlookers urge him to unleash his full power. In a blur of electric speed, the hunter prepares to meet the monster's descent with a single, decisive strike. The hunter channels surging electrical energy into his blade, concentrating his power for a single, finishing blow. Vaulting high into the air, he maneuvers above the massive beast, positioning himself to deliver a crushing vertical assault. With a blinding flash of lightning, the hunter's blade cuts through the air with absolute precision and lethal intent. As the battle concludes, the story reveals the catalyst of this world's transformation: the day an asteroid named Wemley's struck the Pacific Ocean. Following the asteroid impact, cosmic radiation spread across the globe, causing wildlife to mutate into monstrous predators and ushering in an era of catastrophe. In the struggle for survival, humans discovered they could absorb this cosmic energy, awakening supernatural abilities known as mighty power. To combat the growing threat, global nations united to form the Exotic Beast Hunter Association, a specialized organization dedicated to training these newly empowered warriors. In the present day, this harrowing history is taught as a mandatory lesson to students at a military martial arts university, preparing the next generation for the dangers of their world. The lecture's atmosphere is suddenly broken when the professor slams his hand down on a desk, shouting for a student named Lin Zio to wake up. While Lin Zio remains face down on his desk, a concerned blonde girl nearby wonders why he continues to zone out during such an important class. Despite her frantic attempts to get him to wake up quickly, Lin Zio appears completely out of it, lost in a deep trance-like state. Lin Zio finally sits up looking dazed and exhausted, only to be met with the mockery of his classmates, who openly question how someone so weak ever passed the entrance exam. Lin Zio is ruthlessly mocked by his classmates, who label him a loser and warn him not to ruin their standings in the upcoming class tournament. Despite the verbal abuse, a student named Sia stands up to defend him, though Lin Zio quietly urges her to ignore the insults seemingly used to the treatment. The professor eventually restores order, but he adds to the pressure by sternly warning Lin Zio that he cannot afford to faint during the afternoon's training session. In a moment of reflection, Lin Zio reveals the cause of his downfall: a mysterious headache disorder that has plagued him for 2 years, causing blackouts that have left him as the lowest-ranked student in the class. Lin Zio acknowledges that his only saving grace is his exceptional latent talent for mighty power, which has kept him from being expelled despite his failing performance and constant blackouts. Sia continues to offer her unwavering support, encouraging him to focus on the upcoming tournament to redeem himself, even as the pressure of his situation continues to mount. While attempting to focus on his notes, Lin Zio is suddenly struck by a strange sensation, his expression shifting from exhaustion to shock as his perception of reality begins to change. In a stunning turn of events, a digital interface manifests before his eyes, revealing a quick memory skill that begins to grant him experience points as he reads. As Lin Zio reads his textbook, the information manifests as digital data, causing his quick memory skill to rapidly gain experience points. With a sudden chime, the skill levels up and awards him a potential point, confirming that his long-standing blackouts were actually the precursor to a unique awakening. Lin Zio is left reeling as he tries to make sense of the holographic prompts and the realization that his mind is now functioning like a game system. A comprehensive status window appears, revealing that his physical and mental attributes already already tower over those of an average human, leaving him to wonder how far this new power will take him. Lin Xiao discovers that his system can upgrade his incomplete cultivation technique to a master level, a feat normally reserved for those within the Hunter Association. Realizing that potential points can directly enhance his physical attributes, he sees a clear path to finally shedding his reputation as the class loser. He chooses to allocate his points into his constitution, triggering an immediate and profound transformation within his physical body. With his body revitalized and his senses sharpened to an incredible degree, Lin Xiao relishes a surge of strength and clarity he hasn't felt in years. The school bell signals the end of the lecture, and the professor dismisses the students with a final reminder to prepare rigorously for the upcoming tournament. Later, in the cafeteria, Sia remains visibly frustrated by the morning's confrontation, venting about how Wu Jixing's constant bullying has finally crossed the line. She reminds Lin Xiao of his natural talent, noting that his impressive third place ranking in the entrance exams proves he is far superior to those who mock him now. Despite the defense of his honor, Lin Xiao remains remarkably calm, advising Sia not to waste her energy on someone as insignificant as their rivals. While Lin Xiao and Sia share a meal, they are interrupted by Wu Jixing and his gang, who immediately begin mocking the pair for eating together. The bullies insult Sia for associating with someone they consider trash, warning her that Lin Xiao's presence will only hold back her promising future. Unfazed by the hostility, Lin Xiao calmly asserts that he has no intention of hindering Sia's progress, standing his ground against the verbal attacks. The group erupts in cruel laughter, dismissing Lin Xiao's newfound confidence as pathetic delusion and mocking the idea that he could ever be anything more than a burden. The confrontation turns aggressive as Wu Jixing grabs Lin Xiao by the collar, attempting to intimidate him with a display of physical dominance, claiming that a direct fight would be beneath him. The bully dares Lin Xiao to spar with one of his lackeys during the afternoon's combat class. With a sharp, intense look in his eyes, Lin Xiao stuns the group by calmly accepting the challenge, signaling that he is no longer the easy target they once knew. While the bullies laugh at the prospect of an easy beatdown, a shocked Sia can only watch in horror, convinced that Lin Xiao has just made a reckless and dangerous mistake. The bullies walk away in high spirits, mocking Lin Xiao's certain defeat, while a frantic Sia demands to know why he would agree to such a dangerous match. Sia details the terrifying strength and professional training of his opponent, Wu Yang, yet Lin Xiao responds with a calm indifference that suggests he is ready for the challenge. News of the upcoming duel spreads instantly across the university, with students gossiping about Lin Xiao's perceived insanity and eagerly anticipating a brutal outcome. The commotion even draws the attention of the faculty. Teacher Wang Lan and her colleague decide to head to the training hall to witness the unfolding drama for themselves. While faculty members review the profiles of the school's top-ranked elites, a new contender begins to emerge within the walls of the training center. Inside, Lin Xiao puts his new system to the test, punching a heavy bag to rapidly accumulate experience points and level up his combat skills in real time. With a look of intense focus, he delivers a series of explosive strikes, feeling his body respond with a level of strength and speed that was previously impossible. A final, massive blow registers an incredible 746 kilograms on the power meter, signaling that the former trash of the class is now a force to be reckoned with. Despite reaching a staggering 746 kilograms of force, Lin Xiao continues to push himself, determined to maximize his core stats and techniques before the afternoon's duel begins. With every strike against the training bag, his mysterious system rewards his effort with constant experience gains, rapidly leveling up his combat and movement techniques in real time. Unbeknownst to him, his explosive training session catches the eye of faculty members, who are baffled by the massive gap between his current bottom-tier ranking and his once elite entrance scores. Teacher Wang Lan watches with growing intrigue, realizing that the student dismissed by everyone as a failure might be hiding a power far beyond their expectations. A large crowd of students gathers on the training grounds, abandoning their own practice to witness the highly anticipated and seemingly one-sided showdown between the class underdog and a notorious bully. Sia arrives with the homeroom teacher, her anxiety growing as she fears that without professional supervision, the upcoming clash might result in a severe injury for Lin Xiao. As Lin Xiao steps onto the field, he is met by an intimidating Wu Yang and a chorus of jeers from classmates who are eager to see the school's trash humbled once again. Despite the barrage of cruel insults and mocking threats from the sidelines, Lin Xiao maintains a serene and unshakable composure, ready to reveal his true power. Wu Yang begins the duel with a display of extreme overconfidence, mocking Lin Xiao and questioning if he is already mentally preparing to beg for mercy. Ignoring the insults, Lin Xiao remains focused and silent, his analytical gaze suggesting that he is far more dangerous than anyone in the crowd realizes. Wu Yang mockingly warns that he might accidentally kill his opponent, but Lin Xiao remains unimpressed, calmly inviting him to begin the fight. Losing his patience, the bully lunges forward with explosive speed, kicking up dust as he initiates his aggressive assault. As the punch closes in, Lin Xiao stands his ground with eerie stillness, seemingly unbothered by the incoming attack. With a murderous expression, Wu Yang throws a full-force blow, intent on ending the confrontation in a single, brutal moment. Lin Xiao effortlessly evades the opening strike with a calm smile, leaving his attacker stunned by this sudden display of agility. Shocked that his punch met only empty air, the bully breaks into a cold sweat as the realization sinks in that he is no longer in control of the fight. Infuriated by the humiliation, he dismisses the dodge as mere luck and immediately unleashes a second, more desperate strike. 4 quarters, absolute mastery. With fluid, high-speed movements, Lin Xiao glides past the follow-up attack just as easily, turning the expected beatdown into a display of absolute mastery. The surrounding students watch in growing surprise as the bottom feeder of the class proves far more capable than anyone expected, turning a predicted slaughter into an intriguing contest. Fueled by rage and humiliation, the attacker continues his relentless assault, cursing Lin Xiao's evasive tactics as he struggles to connect with a single blow. A barrage of frantic strikes follows, but Lin Xiao remains completely untouchable, weaving through the flurry with such speed that he leaves behind a trail of afterimages. Amidst the chaotic flurry of punches, Lin Xiao maintains a calm and analytical focus, making it clear to everyone watching that he is in absolute control of the battle's pace. The spectators are stunned as the student once dismissed as a failure displays footwork far superior to their own, sparking a wave of disbelief across the training ground. Wu Jixing watches in growing frustration, unable to comprehend how the dead last student he once looked down upon is suddenly outclassing his peers. The air grows thick with curiosity as everyone begins to wonder if Lin Xiao has been secretly undergoing elite-level training to achieve such a sudden transformation. Even those closest to him are left searching for answers. A curious onlooker questions Sia about the origin of Lin Xiao's mysterious and overwhelming new strength. As onlookers marvel at Lin Xiao's incredible footwork, Sia reveals that his sudden improvement might be linked to the mysterious disappearance of his chronic headaches. In the training circle, the match has become a humiliating display as Lin Xiao continues to dodge entire combos with a level of grace that makes the struggle look effortless. The spectators watch in awe, with some noting that the battle feels less like a duel and more like a master playfully leading a helpless animal. Pushed past his breaking point, the attacker erupts in a fit of rage, screaming for Lin Xiao to stop retreating and face him in a head-on clash. Lin Xiao issues a cold ultimatum, telling his opponent that a real fight can only begin once he actually manages to land a single touch. Driven to a breaking point by the mockery, the bully lunges forward with a strike fueled by pure desperation and blinding rage. The attacker's expression shifts from anger to sheer shock as he realizes his best effort is about to be completely neutralized. With stunning ease, Lin Xiao catches the full power punch in the palm of his hand, leaving his opponent paralyzed with absolute disbelief. Deciding to end the game, Lin Xiao issues a chilling warning to his opponent, signaling a sudden and violent shift from defense to offense. The bully is paralyzed by a sudden wave wave of pressure, realizing far too late that he has severely underestimated the true extent of Lin Zio's awakened power. With explosive speed, Lin Zio delivers a punishing strike to the gut, the impact creating a shockwave that leaves the crowd in stunned silence. The force of the punch sends his attacker hurtling across the training ground, bringing a definitive and overwhelming end to the confrontation. The training ground erupts in disbelief as spectators estimate the force of the blow to be nearly 800 kilograms, a level of power completely unheard of for a bottom-tier student. As the defeated attacker lies groaning in the dirt, the crowd begins to mock the very idea that Lin Zio was ever considered the class failure, realizing they have all been proven wrong. Observing the aftermath, the faculty members are deeply impressed by the display, noting that Lin Zio's power output and combat technique have suddenly reached an elite level. The homeroom teacher concludes that Lin Zio's natural genius was simply being suppressed by his chronic illness, and now that his condition has cleared, his true potential has finally been unleashed. Witnessing his reputation crumble, the red-haired bully leader erupts in rage, screaming at his fallen lackey to get back on his feet and finish the job. As his opponent struggles to rise from the dirt, Lin Zio stands over him with cold indifference, questioning if he even has the strength left to continue. Consumed by humiliation and refusing to accept defeat at the hands of a loser, the beaten bully finds a final, frantic burst of adrenaline. With a desperate roar, he lunges forward for one last reckless strike, determined to reclaim his pride regardless of the cost. Lin Zio effortlessly shuts down the desperate charge with a single, bone-crushing kick, leaving his opponent broken and coughing up blood. The stunned crowd begins to gossip as they realize the two are in completely different leagues, marveling at how much Lin Zio's aura has transformed. As his reputation soars, students begin speculating about his close bond with Sia, sparking rumors that leave her feeling visibly frustrated. Standing over the defeated bully, Lin Zio asks with cold indifference if he still wishes to continue, signaling the definitive end of the one-sided duel. On his knees and gasping for air, the defeated student refuses to yield, issuing a final, desperate challenge for Lin Zio to take his strongest punch head-on. Lin Zio accepts the challenge with a chillingly calm smile, his glowing eyes signaling that he is more than ready to prove just how far his strength has evolved. With a manic laugh and a burst of adrenaline, the bully lunges forward for one last strike, warning Lin Zio that he will soon regret his arrogance. The full-force punch connects with a blinding flash, yet Lin Zio remains completely immovable, looking down on his opponent with a gaze of utter dominance. The crowd watches in horror as Lin Zio takes the full force of a strike known for its legendary power, resulting in a massive, bone-jarring shockwave. Instead of falling, Lin Zio's body acts like an immovable wall, causing the kinetic energy of the blow to surge violently back toward his attacker. The reflected force sends the bully spiraling through the air with a desperate cry, ending the match in a spectacular and humiliating display of power. As the dust settles, Lin Zio remains completely unharmed and wreathed in blue energy, leaving the spectators speechless at his terrifying transformation. Standing broken and bewildered, the defeated bully struggles to grasp how someone he once looked down upon could suddenly possess such terrifying strength. Lin Zio responds with a chillingly calm demeanor, making it clear that his peers have only just begun to see the true extent of his hidden potential. The training field erupts as the once mocking crowd realizes they were dead wrong about him, instantly transforming the class loser into a school legend. As the duel concludes, the teacher finally intervenes, ordering the stunned bullies to take their injured comrade to the infirmary while Lin Zio stands victorious. As the crowd disperses, Sia demands an explanation for his sudden transformation, which Lin Zio casually attributes to the mysterious disappearance of his chronic headaches. Despite the overwhelming defeat of his comrade, the red-haired bully leader refuses to back down, calling out to Lin Zio with renewed malice. Seizing a moment of distraction, the bully launches a desperate and cowardly sneak attack from behind, hoping to catch the victor off guard. Sia spots the impending treachery and screams a panicked warning, leaving the outcome of this final, low-handed assault hanging in the balance. Alerted to the danger, Lin Zio reacts with superhuman precision, spinning around to meet the cowardly ambush head-on. The bully leader, Wu Jixing, lunges forward with a powerful high kick, but Lin Xiao stops the impact dead in its tracks with a single, casual arm. The two lock eyes in a moment of intense silence as Wu Jixing realizes his own strength is being met with an immovable wall of power.